Hello, my name is Preston Bauer, and we are the Waukesha South Marketing Organization.
I'm Chase Lahner.
And I'm Noah Lahner.
And today we will be proposing to you as the next geographic segment for cricket marketing and apparel to be located in Bangladesh. Originally, we thought of India due to the large population and massive cricket industry. However, because there already is this industry, there's competition, and it would be harder to start up from the ground with already a booming cricket economy. And Bangladesh will give us the opportunity to get in on the ground floor and build on an already existing market substantially, and it would help us build our apparel with the country. And as the promotional benefits would be that Bangladesh it has a growing GDP of nearly 600% since 2000, along with average income has also doubled since then. And the private sector of Bangladesh is also growing, which will allow for future investments. And we look to target the major city of Dhaka, which is one of the largest growing cities in the world today. And we will also target a few other cities. And even though the GDP increased sharply, the country is still relatively poor to other countries. However, we will look to produce our textiles within Bangladesh because Bangladesh is the second largest textile manufacturer in the world, and this in turn will decrease costs, including import costs, and it will make the product cheaper for the people, and this will then increase sales, which will increase revenue as well. And we look to target the young population around 20 to 29 years old because that is the largest portion of people in Bangladesh. Also, Bangladesh is leaning more towards gender equality and has increased drastically, which will be another market opportunity for sales.
In relation to that, some of the strengths that there will be if we have cricket merchandise in Bangladesh is that there's a growing population, a growing economy, and some of the largest growing cities in America, like Preston mentioned. Some of the weaknesses that there are, however, is that it's still a relatively poor country, and there isn't a lot of access to modern technology like cell phones and internet. However, there has been some growth in that area. The big opportunity that we have in Bangladesh is that it's a fast developing country that will allow us to get into the cricket merchandise industry early, since there isn't very many large companies there right now, and we can grow as the country grows. The threats that we will face in Bangladesh is there might be some large merchandise companies from India that might try to expand into Bangladesh as it develops. We might have a slow start due to being a relatively poor country right now. And also, there might be some people who try to counterfeit our merchandise if we become one of the largest cricket merchandise manufacturers. The product that we are looking to produce is primarily low-cost items such as cotton t-shirts, wristbands, towels, and water bottles. We'll try to get a licensing deal with the National Cricket League, which is the largest cricket league in Bangladesh currently. However, we will also sell some high-price items on a website, like jerseys, and we will have a website because there's a growing amount of people that have access to the internet, and also the wealthier people will have access to the internet, which will increase our sales. The price that we want to have is the lower price items, like the cotton t-shirts, will be around $3 to $4, and the high price items like jerseys will be around $8 to $10. The places that we want to look at to start is Dhaka, Kaluna, and Rajashree. These are large, fast-growing urban areas. How we're going to promote our products, we're going to have primarily large physical billboards, advertisements on things like buses, and some limited internet advertisements for our website.
A big question will be, how will we finance this operation? Well, the economic boom in Bangladesh is largely attributed to private investors, so we will focus on having private investors from Bangladesh to fund our operation. We will have 3 different marketing plans for 3 different regions. Places with large and extensive public transportation, we will have mainly advertisements on the public transportation, like buses, trains, etc. For places without that, we'll mainly do billboards. It's a cheap and easy way to get lots of people to see your company. And we'll have an internet store for selling these more expensive items, because the wealthier people who have access to the internet will likely spend more money. We'll always be a for-profit business because of we'll have all of the ownership, easier to expand, liquidity of assets, and we can obviously turn a profit. Players who are more popular, we will sign brand deals with people who are more popular and have earned entertainment awards in order to increase sales. Bangladesh has many different events as well, such as Independence Day and New Year's, and we can take advantage of this by offering seasonal discounts and limited edition items. Some limitations with our industry in general is that sales often correlate to the team's performance. That can be a good or a bad thing. If the teams do well, we do well. If the teams poorly, we do poorly. And also, sports entertainment is mainly a luxury, so if there's an economic downturn, we'll most likely see a decrease in sales. However, Bangladesh's economy has been increasing for the past decade and has no signs of slowing down, so that should not be a problem. There'll be different economic impacts based on locally and nationally. Locally, there will be an increase in jobs, infrastructure, and revenue due to the fact of us creating jobs through distribution, etc., and local inventory by new cricket arenas, etc., being built. Nationally, there will be an increase in sales due to the increase in popularity of cricket, which will be good both for the game of cricket in Bangladesh and our sales in terms of our company. So in summary, the next geographic segment for cricket apparel should be in Bangladesh, because there is a huge opportunity to turn massive profit. We need to have physical advertisements such as advertisements on public transportation and billboards, as well as establish an online presence that will develop as Bangladesh develops. With all this, we thank you for your time and hope you consider our proposal.